Hello, Steve White, Trekboy89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, unfortunately, the Section 31 film is going ahead, TV movie. It is going to start production on January 29. It was delayed thanks to the strikes, and I was hoping the strikes would get Paramount out of having to make it. But unfortunately, Michelle Yeoh, who just won an Oscar, used all her Oscar clout to get this film made, which is the wrong move on every part. She should have been focusing on a real film, a real character, something that would push her career forward. And no, I'm not a racist because I don't hate Michelle Yeoh. I love her. I wish they'd do a film about Captain Georgiou before she was killed. Do something before Discovery where it was just her, an Asian woman, and her first officer, a black woman, and an alien. Basically, it's exploring space. That would have been a great Star Trek show. But no, they killed her and they made her into a moustache twirling, lame, cannibal vixen killer thing. That's just ridiculous. I can't keep track of all the things they did with that character between the Mirror Universe and just the ridiculousness of this complete megalomaniac sociopath being allowed to just basically enter Starfleet and be treated like one of the crew, and they all miss her when she leaves. I'm like, it was just ridiculous. And I can understand I can't understand. Section 31 would not be coming to her. It just doesn't make any sense on any level. And it's just disappointing. I get she wants a film where she's the star, and sadly winning that Oscar hasn't brought her any roles because she wouldn't be doing this film if she had a better offer, because she just wouldn't be. So I feel bad for Michelle Yeoh. This is all she's got. You think out of the Oscar she would have gotten a lot of things come towards her, but Hollywood is, Oscar or not, Hollywood is still pretty racist, and this is what she's left with. And I just really wish they would, because everyone in Hollywood loves prequels and they love going backwards. I just wish they would have done a Georgiou film, with her on the Shinzu having a real Star Trek adventure instead of this Mission Impossible meets the Guardians of the Galaxy. Because I don't know, neither of those shows are Star Trek. Why don't we have a Star Trek movie, not a Mission Impossible or Guardians of the Galaxy movie? With Star Trek's IP, it's so, when you think of all the money wasted on this trash, that they imagine if they had this sort of budget to make a Star Trek show. I was watching Discovery a few times and I'm like, wow, imagine if they spent this sort of money on a Star Trek show. Like, imagine if Next Generation had this much money to make this sort of show. It just makes me really sad. And it's just such a missed opportunity because Michelle Yeoh is a great actress and everyone loves her, but yet they've made her into this ridiculous Mirror Universe character that makes no sense. There's no redeeming qualities, but yet everyone loves her because it's Michelle Yeoh. And I'm like, it's not Michelle Yeoh. It's a sociopathic, megalomaniac, cannibalistic, genocidal killer. And you're all patting her on the head like, oh, you're so cute because we've got an Asian actress and she's the star. Oh my God, don't we get so many points for diversity? That's all they care about. It's like they're just exploiting her. And she's just happy to have a movie. And she doesn't get that. Oh, it saps my strength. It saps my strength. There's nothing good to say about this. There's nothing else to say about this. It's happening. It's being done to us. I feel violated as a Star Trek fan having a Section 31 film. Section 31 was something that the cynical creators or co-creators of Deep Space Nine inserted into Star Trek because they didn't believe in Gene Roddenberry's concept of a utopian future where humanity, has healed itself and is going out into the stars as a united, healthy, race. They had to make us sick. They had to put some darkness in there and say, oh no, this fantasy of utopia can't work unless there's real MAGA terrorists in the background, making everything work. It's such a cynical, underhanded, undermining thing, and I really hate it. And the idea that they're making a whole film dedicated to it, and that people who like New Trek, who actually don't even know what Star Trek is, will watch this and have no idea. It's just sad. I love Star Trek, and it makes me sad that so many Star Trek fans or people who watch the show don't actually understand what the show was and what it meant. and what was brilliant about it, they just says, oh, it's like a space show with like high budget and, you know, lots of diversity, so let's watch it, it's cool. That's about the level of intelligence of these people. And it's just so sad, because Star Trek used to be brilliant. Star Trek used to attract the most brilliant people, most intelligent, sophisticated people. And my mouth is really dry. I'm going to go. I think all the moisture in my body is like going towards my tear ducts, you know, because it's just killing me knowing they're making this movie. And just they hate Star Trek that much that they just want to make. They just really have to prove that Gene Roddenberry, this straight white male, you know, his concept of Star Trek can't exist. And we're all perpetual victims. Nothing gets any better. And for them, Star Trek is just people fighting against the evil Federation, which is basically they're standing for patriarchy. It's just, I just can't.